Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today's topic is about moving out from the comfortable to the uncomfortable. And remember, because we have stayed in these comfortable zones for the longest time, we have known these particular people for the longest time and we have stayed with them. We have done things with them the same way, the same old ways, and now we want to come out of these ways so that we can do things in a different way, so that we can achieve different results. Remember, if you want to see different results, or if we want to see things happening differently in our lives, we also have to take different steps. We also have to do things differently. So here we are going to outline different ways on how we can become the better versions of ourselves by moving from these comfortable places, because you find sometimes we have been so comfortable in places where we are not growing, where we are just stagnant, but the urge is in us, but we don't know how to come out of these places. Here we are going to outline ways on how step by step we can just start and move in the right direction. For example, we are going to move away from friends. Even if these people are our family members and they are not bringing joy, the things that they are telling us are not bringing joy, they are not giving us peace, we are going to cut their ties, and we are going to put firm boundaries so that even if we want to engage with these people, we can engage with them from a different place. We can give them distance, because these are the people, if we come near them, these are the places or people who we try to bring something up. They're always bringing up chaos. They're always there coming up with their bitterness and with their anger. And so at the end of the day, we are so drained, our energy is so drained, and we can't do so much for ourselves. So we are going to cut ties with people who are not going to appreciate our work, people who are not going to see our worth, people who are not going to see our value. We are just going to cut our ties with them so that we can gravitate to other people. We are going to find other people who are going to bring us joy, the people whom we can share our achievements and they can clap for us genuinely, they can show us their joy, they can appreciate us, and so they can also give us good advices. And here is where we can grow. Remember, nothing can grow in chaos. Chaos will never have any growth in it. So can we move away from chaotic people? Can we move away from chaotic places, chaotic environments, so that we can grow and so that we can become better people? Another way on how we can move from our comfortable zone is about reflecting or introspecting. We are going to introspect ourselves and check which ways are making us to retrogress, which ways are making us not to move forward. We are going to check those small foxes we have in us and we are going to work on them. Maybe it's about anger, maybe something to do with bitterness, something to do with an authentic ego, an authentic pride. And so we are going to work and do away with these things that are making us not to grow, not to become better people. And also, we are going to give ourselves something that is good. We are going to listen to good materials for us. Remember, when we have those people whom we have known for the longest time and they are not helping us, the same odd ways, we are going to recycle them, and at the end of the day, there is no growth, there is no positivity. It's just cycling in one place, which is bringing dormancy, which is bringing retrogression, and this is not what we want in our lives. We want to grow. We want to see joy at the end of the day. We want to live a life of fulfillment. And if you are in a place that is not bringing you real joy and real fulfillment in this life, can we cut those ties? Can we gravitate to the other side, which is uncomfortable? I know living these places, living these people is not going to be easy, but you are going to be willing. Remember, it's about having that willingness to move to the next step. Take those baby steps allow yourself, give yourself permission to move from those toxic places, and let us gravitate towards that which is unfamiliar. These familiar places, these familiar people are not going to give us any joy. We have stayed for them enough, but we can't see any change. There is no any change staying in one place for the longest time, and it is not giving you any good fruits. So if we want to see something that is good, if you want to see greatness, if you want to have joy, if you want to have that life which is peaceful, we have to come out of these places which are so toxic. And another thing is about coming out of our those idle places. We don't want to be idling somewhere, moving from our lazy situation. Some of us, we find that at some point of our lives we are so lazy, we don't want to take the first step. We are just there and also procrastinating. We don't want to procrastinate anymore. We want to take the first little steps, and these steps are going to help us. So if we are willing, can we tear down these tents? Can we tear down these tents? Because we have overstayed. We have overstayed and we are not seeing any change. We are also going to have materials that are going to help us. We are going to listen to good podcasts. We are going to be readers. If we want to see excellence in our lives, if we want to see progress, we are going to read books, read materials that are so uplifting our souls, that are uplifting our hearts. And also we are going to give ourselves grace. Remember this journey, because at some point we'll get tired, at some point we'll feel so weak, but we're going to encourage ourselves, because sometimes there will be nobody to encourage you. It will just be you and you. So encourage yourself, because the journey needs you more than anybody else, more than anything else. So these places, these people that we've stayed for them for the longest time, and they are not helping us grow, they're always bringing chaos, they're always draining our energy. Can we move away from them and find another community? I know if we take the first step, I know if we speak out what we want, if you want to see a change, if you want to see a great future, you have to come up with a firm decision to change your life. If you want to see things happening in a better way, we have to also take steps that are going to help us in a better way. We are going to read books. We are going to have good friends who have positive mindset like ourselves. So I encourage all of us, let us come out of these comfortable zones. Let us come out of these comfortable places that we have overstayed, and they are not giving us any good fruits. They are not giving us any new strength. It's always we are being drained. Our energy is being drained. We are always bitter and angry. So let us take the energy, let us take the first steps in achieving what we want to achieve, because we want to achieve greatness. We want to light a candle in other people's life. We want to show them joy. We want to be of service to humanity. And if you want to serve others, you can't serve others when you are full of chaos. You have to take out the chaos, you have to take out the bitterness, so that you can serve from a place of peace, or you can serve from a place of balance. So the comfortable places, the comfortable jobs that we have overstayed there, these jobs are draining us, these friends are draining us. Can we gravitate from them and move to the other side, which is of growth, which is of joy and real fulfillment?